So, day one of my 21-day detox of sugar was meant to start tomorrow, but considering I'm doing the night shift now, I'm gonna start right now instead. I think that's more appropriate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fast or do a tea fast from about 10 p.m. to about 2 p.m. tomorrow. So all I'm gonna have in that time is a few cups of tea, and that should kick my metabolism over. That will help me uh, get rid of a lot of what's already in my stomach, and it'll help kickstart tomorrow a little bit better for me. One tip: when doing any kind of detox or weight loss program, anything like that, you have to stay hydrated. I think hydration is one of the most important things. So do not go to bed dehydrated, and do not wake up dehydrated. So as soon as you can, hydration is the key. Yeah, stay hydrated. What I think the best way to begin a challenge like this is to plan out what you're going to eat. Now, when I plan out things that I'm going to eat, I usually plan for about 3 days rather than a week or 2 weeks ahead, because 3 days is manageable. I can prepare for 3 days. And okay, you wanna join in? You got something to add? See what I mean? Now, yeah, so 3 days is manageable. A week, not so much. I can easily prep for 3 days. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have eggs not really for breakfast, but for lunch tomorrow, and I'm gonna have sausages tomorrow night, and that should tide me over for the day. Plus the fast, yeah, that should get me through. I might have one or two teas. I guess we'll see what I feel like tomorrow, because I have this thing where if I'm hungry, I'll eat. If I'm not hungry, I won't eat. I don't force myself to eat just because I have to eat, and I don't starve myself. Fasting isn't starving yourself. It's strategic starving, I guess, maybe. Yeah, we'll call it that. Over the past few months, I've really been experimenting with nutrition and diets and everything, and along with exercise programs, just to see what works best for me, because what works best for me might not work best for you, but this is what I found that works for me. I've tried the ketogenic diet, I've tried modified Atkins diet, I've tried juice detoxes and things, but I find that I have to eat a certain amount of food to lose weight. If I do calorie restrictions, I don't feel like I lose that much weight. Something that I do a lot naturally, but as well as strategically, is fast. Fasting is one of the best ways to do it. I think it's very, very healthy for you, and I recommend it. I do recommend it. Hey guys, day one of my sugar detox has officially started. So I started with a 16-hour fast. Now, I don't recommend fasting for 16 hours if you're not used to fasting. Maybe start with a 12-hour fast. I think that might be better for you, and stay hydrated as much as possible, because something that really affects my food cravings is the fact that I'm dehydrated. So I started this morning with 2 apples, and because I think it's a good idea to not completely cut sugar out straight away, because your body does go into shock. It starts craving it and craving it and craving it, and if you're not getting it, your body freaks out a little bit. So I think it's good to have a little bit of healthy natural sugar just to help with those cravings initially. Like I said, never wake up dehydrated. I am feeling a little bit dehydrated considering I slept during the day. It's about 2 o'clock at the moment. I had night shift, no biggie. So what I'm gonna do is have 3-4 cups of tea. Find out which tea. Now, a hot beverage in the morning, or when you first wake up, considering it's 2 o'clock. But yeah, a hot beverage, the first thing you have, really helps activate gut enzymes to help metabolize food, and that's a really good idea for people that are wanting to break down what's already in their body and what they're going to be putting in their body. So definitely start your day with a hot beverage. I recommend a tea, a coffee, or you could even have just boil some water and then put some lemon juice in it. I think that would be perfect. So definitely do that. So I've decided to go with Bondi, an Australian tea that I got from T2. It's really good it's an antifungal tea, it's a metabolism booster, and it fills you up and it tastes amazing. So Bondi it is. Just gonna let that brew for about 4 minutes. Oh yeah. Look at that brew. Yum yum. Wow. So I'm 18 hours in to the first day. I've had 3 cups of Bondi tea. I've had 2 apples. I've had 4 eggs, which I had scrambled. And I'm about to have another tea. I might have a rooibos-based tea, which is a South African bush tea, which is really amazing. It's full of electrolytes, which is pretty awesome. It's like a healthy Gatorade, I guess you could call it. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty yum. I do love a good rooibos-based tea. I think I might have red, green, dreamy. Or was it red, green, vanilla? Or was it just red? Or was it red chocolate mint? There are so many and they all taste amazing. If you haven't had a rooibos-based tea before, definitely head to T2 and get a rooibos-based tea. It may just save your life. It may change your life. Another tip, I want everyone to remember that fat is your friend. So people are going to tell you that fat is really bad for you. It's bad for your heart, cholesterol, all that kind of stuff. But you got to remember, these are the same people that drink Coke, who go to McDonald's, who eat a loaf of bread, who eat massive bowls of pasta, and they're telling you what's healthy and what's not healthy. Are you really going to take their advice? Food for thought. Alright, so I finished off my night with some sausages and had a bit more tea, and then I went to bed. So I would say day 1 was a success. Stay tuned for day 2.